Hello, beautiful people of the internet, and welcome to another video at blacksheep.blog. My name is Juice, and today we are going to be planning out my January bullet journal spread. I know this video is extremely late for the month of January, but I honestly contemplated even posting it this month just because there wasn't really anything too extraordinary about January, but I saw a lot of punctuality in January, and for that reason specifically, I did go ahead and end up making a whole video out of it. But definitely be sure to check out my other social media platforms as well as my blog in order to support me. I look forward to seeing you guys at the very end. Let's get on to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to this voiceover. I normally don't do voiceovers and I'll just let some music play in the background, but I decided to switch it up for this bullet journaling video and January specifically because I also did a lot of different things in the month of January that I normally wouldn't do in my bullet journal setups. So I am trying some new things out. Please feel free to let me know whether you like the voiceovers more or if you like just the music 100% all the way through the videos, like how I have been doing, or if you would like maybe a combination of the both, where I'm not only speaking to you in the voiceover, but there's also music that fades in and out. So definitely let me know what you guys prefer. I am making content for you, so I want to make sure you guys like it. But now that I've said that entire disclaimer, let's just focus on this spread here. And just to clarify, I did really make January super simple. Not only is the color scheme only 2 or 3 colors, but the rest of the bullet journal is pretty simple and straight to the point. So on the left-hand side, I did just use a gold Uni Posco brush pen and write out the word January with some curly fanciness going on at the ends there, but I tried. After that, I took another Uniposco blue pen that was a little thicker, not a brush pen, and just drew a little border around January to spicing it up and bring in the colors. On the right-hand side, I did sketch out a calendar with a to-do list and a bills list on either side of the calendar. And I didn't really use those two really as much as I thought I would throughout January, but I'm so glad that I kind of used it in the beginning and had just a little spot to remember a couple things here and there. So you will also see in the a little bit later that I have a tracking system on the right hand side that goes all the way down the page, and I only tracked 2 habits this month because I know that I am horrible at tracking habits, so I only decided to do 2 and see where that goes. But yeah, it didn't really go that well. So maybe February will be the month for me. But after all of that, I did think the January page was looking kind of plain. And I added in some flowers and leaves in just a white Jelly Roll pen to bring it a little more to life. I decided for the month of January that I was going to do a page for every day in this month. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, you wrote out an entire bullet journal spread on one page every day? Yes and no, because I did, have a page for every day in the month of January, but I also condensed it down to where it wasn't going to be too much to handle and write out every other day, or just, try to do it all in one. I mean, I finally got through doing all of the month of January, but it wasn't too bad. There was no point in time where I was like, regretted it greatly. But I really just wanted to implement the hourly calendar into my kind of like a dailies, if you will. And I just wanted to see how I was using my time and kind of ways where I would visually see what I had time for that day. And just kind of, making notes throughout the day of what I've done and things like that. So I did use the dailies quite a bit, and I'm very grateful for that because all that writing did not go to waste. But I mean, as you can see here in the video, this is just the gist of what it looks like. I did use the Uniposco pens for the first couple of days, but realized that it didn't work that great with the paper, and it was just a little too bulky for what I was trying to accomplish, and just a lot of things I think went wrong when I was trying to really push those Uniposco pens when it came to the dailies. So I did just take the blue Pilot G2 pen, and believe it was an 07, and just use that throughout the entire month. It did actually die on me throughout the month, so when I show you the flip through at the end of this video, you'll see it kind of goes from blue to black, and that is because I didn't have any more blue ones, but I did have some black ones, and I just made that switch because I was not about to go out to the store and buy more, because these pens are pretty expensive for like no reason, and they smudge like crazy. You'll see. Lastly, I am just going in with the blue brush pen for the Uniposcos and just adding in a little detail. But as you can see here, this is kind of the setup that I stuck with for the remainder of the month. I used the blue zebra mild liner in that beautiful bright kind of pastel. I think it's in the pastel pack, I'm not entirely sure, but on the craft paper it looks more like a greenish dark turquoise in a way.
the game. It's a rich thing.
Thank you so much for watching my January bullet journal plan with me. It really means so much that you stuck around to the very end. If you have any questions or if I missed anything, please do not be afraid to leave it down in the comments and I will get back to you. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell notification on your way out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.